Hello everyone. So I thought I'd sit down today because I've basically just finished my final round of laser hair removal treatment, and it was something that I was really apprehensive to do at first just because I didn't know the facts and everything that would be happening during the process of laser hair removal. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to sit down, share some of my newfound knowledge with you guys and tell you a bit of my personal first-hand experience of the whole process. So I basically began my laser hair removal journey, I suppose, with the removal of the hair of my upper lip. Now, unfortunately, some girls just tend to have this. It's a little bit embarrassing for us. We shouldn't be embarrassed of our own bodies, but for me personally it did make me quite self-conscious, so it was something I really wanted to deal with and sort of just gain some of my confidence back and just not be worried constantly about that one aspect of my face. And then once those treatments were done, I basically moved on to my underarms and bikini line. Now they are special here in Australia. They sort of combine the two, and with all of these treatments I did wait until they were on sale, so I got them for quite a good price. And yeah, I've just basically finished the underarm bikini aspect of my laser hair removal. I must say though, even though I've had my lip done probably 2 years ago, I would have finished that treatment, I do find that maybe once or twice every year I do just go in to get a touch-up. There's always a couple of stubborn hairs that do return, but for the most part it is thought of as a permanent treatment, and really, even if it is one treatment every 6 months, it's so cheap. Sort of thinking long run with wax costs or even shaving equipment costs, I just basically can't help but rave about this treatment. I'm so pleased that I got it done on all areas, and hopefully I can answer a lot of the big questions that you guys might have about it. So I went to my local clinic and I basically told them what I wanted done on both occasions, and they booked me in, and both times I got the exact same advice. They book me in for between 8 to 10 treatments. Now you can pay as you go, or if there's a really good deal you can sort of pay in one lot. It really depends on your own finances or your own options with your own clinic, but I did choose with my lip to pay as I go, and with my bikini and underarms I did the 8 in one go because they had a really good deal on. So they basically say that you have one treatment, you wait 4 weeks, you come back, and you do that maybe 3 or 4 times. And then after your 4th session with them, they extend it to coming every 6 weeks, and then eventually it's coming 8 weeks, and then finally you only book in yourself for an appointment when you find that you're needing the treatment. So within 10 treatments, they're pretty confident that you'll be down to very minimal hair and only needing a touch-up every couple of months. So when you do show up for your first appointment, they'll basically request that you're clean shaven and as close to the skin as possible. Now there's a couple of reasons they ask this of you. One is that so that the laser is more concentrated on the smaller amount of hair. So if you had quite a long hair, it might diffuse a little bit. So they want you to have as shorter hair as possible so that the laser can be concentrated on killing that one hair. And the other reason is basically for your own comfort. It's a lot less painful when the hairs are short. So that's something to really keep in mind and something they will remind you of. And then you'll go into the clinic room, they'll give you goggles and they'll start the treatment, and the treatments are so fast, and that's something that really did surprise me. My lip, it was honestly just running over the skin. Same with the armpits, they sort of just zigzag down. Bikini's the exact same. So they're really fast, and the pain factor's not too bad. Now this is probably one of those burning questions that you all have, because I know personally that was one of my main questions as I was going into this whole process. What's the pain like? And to be honest, the pain isn't too bad. Now with the laser machine that they use, you'll hear quite a loud puff of air. That's sort of what it sounded like to me. And with that you will feel what I can only describe as like you're being flicked lightly with an elastic band or a rubber band. It really did feel like that. It was sort of just like a flick almost. Now for my lip, that really was like a minimum pain. I really didn't feel my lip at all. My armpits were the same. They were really quite okay. My bikini line was a bit more sensitive, as you would expect. The more sensitive the area, the greater the pain, but I'm saying greater pain as if it's something terrible, but really it's tolerable. Like, you can get through it. It really does feel like being flicked by an elastic band. They are so mindful of different pain tolerances and different ways of coping with pain, so they will offer to stop regularly. But for me, to be honest, by the time I was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty uncomfortable now, they had finished. So it was definitely nothing that I couldn't manage myself, and definitely something that I would ever call painful. It just, I don't know, there is a level of pain, but it's nothing too bad. So I just really want to reiterate that for you guys. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be, because I know I worked it up in my head to be like a lot worse than it was. So once they've done the lasering, they quickly sort of zapped through the area that you're targeting. They will give you some cream, you'll put some cream on, and you're off on your way. One thing that is important to bear in mind, when you get home, you will be a little bit red, and you will also notice that the hair is still in your skin. Now, this is something that really surprised me. In my head, I was like, oh, it'll be like waxing, the hair will have gone, it will, I don't know, have evaporated by the laser. I don't really know what I was thinking, but I just want to let you guys know that the hair remains. So basically what happens is they zap it, they kill the hair, but your body has to sort of work it out. So it pushes it out over the next 3 to 4 days, and then after that you are as smooth or smoother than if you had waxed. So I'm personally so happy with that. It's just, you do have to bear in mind, you can't sort of pop a bikini on straight away or anything like that, but you know, it's only a couple of days, and for the long results that you're going to end up with, that was so worth it for me. And yeah, that's basically it. I found that I was totally hairless up until my next appointment. You don't need regrowth to go to your next appointment. They'll time it all for you. Do stick to the timings that they give you. But other than that, it's such an easy process, such a quick and simple process, and the results are so long lasting and just so amazing. I personally love the experience just for the end results, and I honestly couldn't rave about it enough. It's not painful. The results are better than waxing, and if you do have any more questions that maybe I haven't covered in this video, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I'll be replying to everything you guys ask me. If not, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!